about this morning, but my goodness, Happy New Year, everybody. It's great to see all of your shiny faces. Welcome to 2021. Hallelujah. This is going to be a good one. 2020 is behind us, my friends. Wow, it feels good. Even though there are not too many markedly visible differences between now and a few days ago, it's just nice knowing that 2020 is in our rearview mirror, and 2021 already feels amazing. So I don't know how many of you are feeling the same as me, but let's relish this and let's bring on the new year and make some huge things happen. I, for one, am very, very, very happy that we are starting a new year. 2020, boy, if we were to produce a video recap of 2020, what would it look like? It would look like us sitting in front of Zoom meetings, I think, with a bag of Cheetos on the floor and just trying to having the summer blend into autumn and blend into winter, and looking back and saying, where did the year go? Maybe that's a better descriptor of what my year looked like. But anyways, 2021 is going to be amazing. We have some great things planned, and we've been spending a lot of time talking about the strategic direction of ACTIVZ. And I am very excited for what we have and for some of the things that we'll be rolling out in 2021, some of the things that we'll be doing in all of our markets, some of the new markets we'll be going into, what we are going to be seeing here in the United States. And this is all very exciting. So you're all in the right place at the right time. Welcome to the Wednesday update call, the first official Wednesday update call of 2021. And all that said, we have several members of corporate with us this morning to provide some updates. Angie, I didn't expect to see you here this morning, but because you are here, I'm going to pass the baton to you so you can kick this off right and let us know what we have planned for January.
All right. Great. So I'm so excited for 2021. I am with Ryan. I am so glad 2020 is in our rear view mirror and we are just looking forward. It does already feel better. So the sun is shining bright where I am, and it has been a great week and super excited to kick off 2021. So why don't we go into what we are offering for January? We have some exciting news. So for January, we're kicking off a couple promotions. I'm going to start with the easy one, and then we're going to go into the more exciting one. So the easy one is anyone that purchases 200 PV or more, we have a really cool Aero water bottle and Aero pedometer that we are going to be giving away. So this is to kick off our introduction of Aero as we start releasing it into different markets. And so we want to get people excited about the new product that's coming out. We have, we're going to go into this a little bit more later, but we have Aero pre-launching in Mexico, not in the US, but we have Aero pre-launching in Mexico today. So we want to make sure that we get everyone excited. We have the date for the US, so we'll be sharing that with you a little bit later today. But also for January, what we are doing for the Aero introduction is we have an Aero pack in Mexico, but for the US, we wanted to make sure that you guys did not miss out on the great savings. So for the US, we are launching our Activate 2021 kit. It's an all product kit. It costs $200. It's one Genomics, one Optimend, one Link, and one of each of the Amora products. So Rejuvenating Serum, the Essence Toner, and the Purifying Mud. So this is the all product kit for $200. It's about a 40% savings on the wholesale price of the product. So it's an amazing deal. You want to make sure you take advantage of this. With this kit, if you enroll anyone on this kit, as the enroller, you're also going to receive $20. So this is on top of the $40 Fast Start bonus that you already received. You're going to receive an additional $20. But that's not all. We didn't want to stop at enrollments. We also wanted to include this on any reorders that you have. So if you have anyone in your downline that hasn't reordered for a while, this is a great time to reach out to those people and contact them and get them to purchase this all product kit. It'll give them a chance to be using all of the products, but then you're also going to receive that extra $20. So normally with Unilevel, you would receive $20 on reorders, but we're going to throw an extra $20 on there. So you'll be receiving $40 for anyone that purchases the all product kit, which is our Activate 2021 kit. So this is a great time to be getting with your downline, making sure they purchase. But then when they purchase this kit, they also qualify for the other promotion of the water bottle, the pedometer. Oh, and I missed one part, and a free genomics. So 200 PV, water bottle, pedometer, free genomics, but make sure they're purchasing the all product kit so that you get that extra $20 as well. So this is a great promotion to be starting off the new year, to be kicking your teams into overdrive, be earning some additional cash, and making sure that everyone is using all of our products. We want to make sure you're a product of our products. We are a product of our products. We love them, and we want everyone to be using them as well. So that is our January promotion. And then I'm going to turn the time over to Stu and let him go over the meetings that we have coming up.
Thank you, Angie. I echo what Ryan and Angie said. It's great to be here. 2021, looking forward to a wonderful year. I think there's a lot of things that we can reflect on in 2020 that we can use to better ourselves for this upcoming year. But one of the things that I think we got good at, as Angie said, is a lot of Zoom, and utilizing what we have in front of us at our disposal, making the best of the situation. So one of the things that we want to continue this year is our weekly calls, or our Monday, Wednesday, and Friday calls, which it gives each and every one of you and those that you are going to be enrolling this year a platform and an avenue that they can learn about the product, about the company, about the comp plan. They get to meet other leaders and just learn how to present. I think I would stack our leaders with any of those in the industry as far as personality, knowledge, and presentation skills. So the more people we can get to these weekly calls, I think it'll benefit both you, myself, and anyone who participates. So we encourage you to invite those that you have in your downline and that you will be inviting to these calls. So tonight we're going to kick it off with Trisha Albertson, who will be presenting on the opportunity. So I think it'll be a good start for us to get people there to learn about our company and to just gain more knowledge. Like I said, each week the format is basically the same, but because of our presentations, our presenters, each one is a little bit different, and so we get to learn a lot of new things. And we're also looking to do a medical forum next week, Friday, as well as on the 16th, we're going to be doing our active school. So details on who will be presenting and the format of those will be up and coming. So you guys, I hope you look forward to that. I love this time of the year because not only is it a good start of the year, but as you all know, I love football. So we're entering the playoffs. Unfortunately, my Raiders didn't make it this year, but nonetheless, I will continue to watch football. But the other day they had the list of the potential Hall of Fame members that will be eligible to enter the Hall of Fame this year. And one of my favorite players is Peyton Manning. And he once said that the most valuable player isn't the one that is the most important. The most valuable player makes the most players around him valuable. And as you notice, a quarterback is the one that throws the ball, but he doesn't catch the ball. He doesn't run the ball. So Peyton Manning in his illustrious career surrounded himself with wonderful players that he made better. And so I encourage you to make each and every one of those in your team, in your organizations, valuable. And that will make you the most valuable player. So with that being said, Angie, I'll turn it back to you.
Great, awesome. So I just want to, I hope this is okay, but I just want to make a quick announcement on Paige. So we want to congratulate Paige Gimbel for officially retiring from her normal job. We're very excited for her. This has been in the works for a long time. Woohoo! I don't know how many times Paige has told me that she is planning on retiring. I think it was early 2020. She's like, I'm retiring next month. And then that month came and went. And I said, have you retired? And she said, no, I'm staying on for a couple more months. And then a couple more months would come and go. And I'd ask her, are you retiring? And she said, no, they gave me a couple more projects that I need to complete. So she has officially retired, and we want to congratulate Paige. We are so excited that she'll be able to spend some more time focusing on ACTIVZ. And there she is.
Thank you.
Doing a walk. But congratulations, Paige. We are so excited for you to be officially finally retiring for reals this time. So I know it's been a long time coming, and we're excited. So Dale, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you talk about the active schools that we have coming up.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Good morning. With active schools coming up, I'm really excited about this stuff. A lot of you know that I joined pretty recently here at ACTIVZ Corporate, but being able to participate in these calls has been something really motivational, really inspirational for me, to be able to understand what it is that we can do in our process to not just improve our lives, but as has been said, to improve the lives of others and make them better. So January 16th, let me give you the details about our Active Schools event from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Make sure you jot that down. We've got last time, just so that you're aware, we had people like Claudia Valdez speaking about back to basics, fantastic presentation. And our own Paige Gimbel and Jerry Scrivener taught how to write your story and use it as part of your invite as you're approaching potential clientele. One thing that was really cool that me and Jerry discussed a lot about, I work as a copywriter here at ACTIVZ. And one thing that was fascinating to hear him discuss are different storytelling principles. I love writing, I love words. So don't get in a debate with me about grammar, because I'll probably get a little heated, but that's besides the point. When it comes to storytelling, me and Jerry want to work together to present a powerful way for you to write down your story and use it in your approach with those that might be interested in either purchasing from ACTIVZ or joining ACTIVZ as a distributor. So keep that in mind. We're going to be presenting that storytelling presentation in the coming weeks. I believe that's everything for Active Schools and the couple other special events that we have going on. Let me double check my list here. Looks like we're good. All right, I think there's only one more thing to do, and that's basically to turn the time back over to Ryan for any closing thoughts or ideas that you had for us today.
All right, thank you very much, Dale, for those words. We hope that you guys all attend Active School. Just a quick word on that. A lot of times we think that the active schools are for just us and just our teams. These are great opportunities to invite guests too, also, right? I don't know that I've ever attended an active school or a Super Saturday or any version of a Super Saturday where there weren't guests who didn't also join. So these are great opportunities to for follow up with people with whom you've been talking to for some time. They're also good first exposures, and if a guest is willing to sit through 2 full hours, there's a pretty high likelihood or probability that person's going to be interested to take the next step. So make sure that all your teams are attending, and you're also inviting guests to attend the active schools. Some closing words. Well, I'm just excited to be kicking out the new year and to see all of you here and to resume right where we left off just a handful of days ago in December. I will report a couple things back to you. We had, as a company in general, we had higher than expected and surprisingly high numbers for the month of December. It was really exciting to see where we came in. And I'll say this, it was an abnormal December for us, for what we expected. We expected it to be a very sleepy December, which happens regularly in the direct selling industry, where we all have activities and families and trips planned and things like that. That didn't happen that much this December. And I don't know if it's because none of us traveled anywhere, but we were very gratified and pleased at all the new ranks. So here in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a lot of ranks, a lot of people qualifying for 500 Club, a lot of people qualifying for December promotions, a lot of people requalifying for the Punta Cana trip. And so we'll be making those announcements here, not this week, but probably the end of next week, if not the following week, when all the numbers are final. But I do want to congratulate everybody who didn't take your foot off the pedal during December. In my experience, it will bear fruit here in the next few months. There's always about a 90-day latency period from the time that you really are engaged and planting seeds and inviting and contacting and presenting. And then there's about a 90-day follow-up period where 90 days later is where you can really sort of track the numbers from what you did 90 days earlier. So again, I want to thank all of you who worked hard during December. I know it wasn't easy. There were a lot of distractions. But boy, as a company, we're very, very pleased with where we came in the month of December. And, you know, it seems like these days you are either a company that's making it or you're a company that's not making it or that's closing its doors. And it's a very sad story. And it's a sad commentary on where we are today and everything that's been going on with 2020. We are very grateful. We're very grateful for all of you and very grateful to be on the side of the companies that are making it, right? The survivors. And I know that many of us have discussed, David and I talked a couple months ago, and really the determining factor was that we are a conglomerate of people. We are a big group of people who just aren't willing to give up, to quit, and to go away. And because of that, this group of people has really survived, and not only survived, but has thrived during one of the what I think history will describe as one of the most difficult economic times of our lifetime. I remember that used to be 2008, right? 2009, 2007. But historians, I'm sure, will talk more about 2020 and the travails that we all experienced during this year. And so for me, I'm grateful to be on the side of history with all of you, to be a company that didn't only survive, but is also thriving, continues to thrive, even in the face of great adversity. And I think it does have we have great products, but I don't think it just has to do with the products. I think it has to do with all of you. It has to do with your teams. It has to do with everybody that we have in all of our countries, whether it's Mexico, Peru, the United States, or Japan, who are looking at this project saying, you know what, we're going to make it. We need to make this happen. And so they pick themselves up and they get to work. And our numbers reflect that. So I really just want to thank all of you for that and for being the type of people who don't lay down and who have not rolled over, have not given up, and are still in this. And we have a very, very respectable company to call ours and our own and our home and our future. So thanks to all of you for everything that you've done. Let's talk about Aero really quick, real fast before we hang up this call. We are working with our manufacturer to crank it out as quickly as possible here in the United States. The US, our manufacturing has a deeper backlog than our manufacturer in Mexico. And so we are in the queue, but we are backed up in the queue. So we are likely going to have it available not this month in January. We're looking at early mid-February. That's the best estimate that we are getting right now from them. We will keep you apprised of any updates. We truly are I mean, we're very excited about this product. We think it's going to be a game changer and open a lot of doors. I know that a lot of you have lists of people that you've been prepping and talking to and are just waiting for Aero. Keep those lists warm. Keep contacting those people, because before you know it, it's going to be here and we'll be shipping it. The reason why we're running the promotion in the US the way we are is because we want you to really get off to a great start in January. And I think in combination with the promotional pack that we're launching, make sure that you're also talking about Aero. Make sure that you're also letting people know that this great metabolic activator is on its way. But again, we're looking at the 1st to 2nd week of February to have it available, and we will let you know if that changes. If our manufacturer is able to bump us up in the process, we'll let you know. But that's the date that I want you guys to look for. You'll hear that we'll begin shipping in Mexico. We're going to be announcing this tomorrow. Well, officially, probably today. We'll begin shipping end of this month, right? So about the 23rd of the month, we'll be shipping. So you'll be seeing and hearing communications in Mexico, where they'll be getting it just about a couple weeks before the United States. But we are excited because this is going to be a great member of our product family, and it will be here for the long haul, and it will play a very, very integral role in optimizing health, right, and helping further the epigenetic process. We know that metabolic syndrome, we know that weight, we know that excessive weight is an inhibitor to genetic expression. So we're excited to get this product out there, and there's a little update. Last but not least, guys, let's make a great new year. If no one here yet has talked about resolutions or goals, I'm not a big fan of resolutions. I think when we resolve to make a change, there's some commentary on why that's not the best idea. I talked a month ago about the concept of looking for habits. I think this is a great time to evaluate and examine our habits. Sure, set goals for yourself, right? Write them down. Come up with your daily plan of action. What's your goal going to be today, this week, this month, and this year? And write them down. If you haven't yet done it, well, we're still early in the month, but don't let the month pass without doing this. But don't kid yourself, right? So many goals are set, and I don't know if you're familiar with the term recidivism. It's a mouthful to say that, but it's where people fall back. It's where people return and go back and kind of fall into old habits, right? We know that a lot of people that engage in crash diets end up gaining their weight back. People that people that win the lottery, they lose their money. That, I mean, and I'm talking in the high 90 percentiles that this occurs. And the reason why these types of things happen and these phenomena occur is because oftentimes people engage in inorganic activity. Make sure you are starting habits, healthy habits. I have right here on my wall a sign that I printed out. It says, people don't decide their future. They can only decide their habits, and your habits decide your future. So as we start this new year, why don't you write that down? Why don't you put that on your wall? And why don't you think about what are the habits that are going to decide your future for you? Because it's not the goal. It's not your goals that are going to decide your future for you. It is your habits. And so I want to make sure that we are all starting on the right foot here and not fooling ourselves, not kidding ourselves, because one or two goals being set ain't going to get us to the top. But what will, it will be changing our habits, right? If we have habits that are holding us back, that are keeping us from being better versions of who we ought to be, we'll cut it out, right? Let's replace those, right? I know that we can't just eliminate a bad habit. You know what you can do with it? You can replace it with something else. Replace it with something productive. Replace it with something that is an attribute that you want to have, that you should have. And so let's evaluate those. Let's start 2021 off with a bang. This next week, I would love for some of you to share what some of these new habits are that you're putting in place and that you're going to focus on. And let's start hearing from all of you on this call. And in fact, I think that that's a great way to start the new year, Angie, is let's hear some of their goals / new habits that people are going to be working on for 2021. And that said, guys, if there's anything we can do to support you, please don't hesitate to let us know. And Angie, I'll let you have the final word.
All right, well, thank you, Ryan. And yes, let's focus on habits. A few weeks ago, we talked about some tips on how to create habits or how to change your habits. So if you didn't listen to that, then go back and review the call. We'll find the recording of that so we can send it out. But let's focus on some new habits. I love this idea of having you guys tell us what your habits are. So plan on doing that next week. We'll have a little bit of fun on this call and get some audience participation. But let's kick off 2021 right. Be building your organizations and be working with your teams. And we hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Thank you, everyone.
Take care, everybody. Thanks, Angie. Thanks, Dale. Thanks, Stu. Have a great
Thanks.
day.
Thank you.
Angie.